Okay. All right. We back. We all the way back with another one. With a good one. Special guest. Invited to the green room. We got the one and only Bugatti Bobby.
Businesses.
Houston, Texas on. Bugatti Bobby, man. How you feeling, man?
Yeah, we in here, man. I'm feeling alright though. I'm feeling kind of good, man, to be in here. Shit happy you got me out here.
Man, I'm happy you came through. It's an honor and a privilege to have you in the green room.
That's what's up.
Real talk, man. We gonna chop it up and get that green up. That's how I say. That's my thing. We get that green up. That's basically the intellect behind what you got going on. When I say intellect, it don't necessarily mean E equals MC squared, but it's just giving people some understanding that they could take along with the music, whatever else you may have going on. You feel me?
Okay.
All right. So this is how we do. We start from the beginning because that's the best place to start. Now look, I'm gonna try this because a lot of time I be asking people to come from the beginning. They be skipping. So I only did this one other time. It worked out all right. What hospital was you born in?
I don't even remember.
Okay, that's crazy.
I think I'll take the back. I think St. Joseph. I might be right.
The same hospital I was born in.
Okay,
right?
I might be right.
Yeah, for sure. So now with me coming back, born at St. Joseph Hospital, you from the south side of Houston, Texas.
That's right.
Okay. Give me first of all, give me the geographic location, exactly what part of the south side you're from.
Well, I put the location in. I put the location in. I'm from, you know what I'm saying, the Southwest. I went to school in Missouri. I went to school in Mo City. Okay. Had so much trouble in school in Mo City. I got kicked out and went to Gulf Show. So I guess you can say back and forth in different schools. I resided back and forth, you know what I'm saying, in Mo City and through the Southwest. My territory is all through back and forth.
Okay.
So you know.
I got you. You said Gulf Shore, so that makes me feel like that's possibly Gerald Green went to that school.
That's right.
Okay.
Goddamn right.
Shout out to Gerald Green.
For real.
Gerald Green, I need that interview, man.
The homie like a motherfucker, man.
You ever had a chance to meet Gerald Green?
Hell nah, I really was gone because when I got out of high school, I went to jail.
Okay.
So, you know.
All right, before we get into that, we're going to bring it back, from the Southwest. How would you describe, this is for all, basically all of my viewers, even my Houston fans, but for people looking from outside of Texas, how would you describe, would you like people to know about Southwest Houston?
We fast.
Fast, I agree.
Southwest is fast like New York.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta catch us, you come across, man, you know, our lingo is unique.
Okay.
You know, the wordplay is unique, the way we move is unique.
Definitely.
You know, like you go to New York, you're gonna catch well, I never been, but you know, I know I've seen out in movies. You know, you're gonna catch a bunch of projects.
Right.
You come to the Southwest, is what you catch. You catch a bunch of projects every which way around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For me, coming up in Houston, Southwest was always to me characterized as the fast part of town. Not only fast, but where the fly niggas was at.
That's true.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So nowadays, 2018.
Yeah.
Do you feel like Southwest still is? Okay, first of all, let me bring it back again because I'm catching myself out.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Southwest, you describing Southwest as a fast. How was it coming up for you? Was it always fast, or what was it like? Let's start back coming from St. Joseph. How would you come up? How'd you come up?
Well, see, like I can say, it was both. It was fast from coming up. We coming up regardless.
Right.
Through there, so it's never slowed down. And like I say, with me, you know what I'm saying. I'm from both sides, you could say. You know what I'm saying? I'm both sides of Mo City and Southwest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I went to school out in Mo City. You know what I'm saying? My mom stayed in Mo City. You know what I'm saying? My brother and them stayed. I was on the West.
Okay.
You know, and I'm always with my brother and them. Okay. So that's why I'm really. That's what I rep. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I say. I guess you could say it's fast the way it's spin, but it's just got its own lane.
Yeah.
Plain simple, got its own lane, man.
Yeah.
You know, and just coming up, you know, it's stuff that you jump off into and stuff that you see this like on that Boys in the Hood stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When them little kids walk behind them trees and see what they seen.
Right.
It's stuff that you really gonna see, that you really can pay attention to, is really through the trenches.
Okay. What would you say is probably one of the craziest things you've seen coming up on the Southwest?
A nigga get popped right in front of me when I was a young age.
How old was you?
Probably about 9. Nah, I take it back. About 10. About 10, 11.
That's crazy. That's on Mo City?
I was sitting in the car on Southwest.
Yeah.
I was in the car in the back seat.
And you don't know what about it, you just seen it.
I don't know what it was about. It was from a distance.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, you know, we was in the area, you know what I'm saying, on the Southwest, but You know what I'm saying? They don't not them apartments anymore. Actually, the apartments was Fairway West.
Oh,
they didn't change the name now though. But you know what I'm saying? I was sitting in the car.
Yeah. So how did that affect you at the time when you seen that? If you can't remember going back, how did that make you feel?
Actually, I didn't really know what I was really looking at at that youth of age.
Yeah.
I just seen a bunch of kids, and not kids, a bunch of people running this way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they was running this way, and my brother jumped into a car, but I'm hearing out the conversation where it really happened.
Yeah.
So that's where it took toll to going. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So
okay, so from 10, that's especially for a lot of people coming up in the hood, like that's something that they see a lot. But then as they grow older, they realize that it's not normal.
Yeah.
To see shit like that.
Cause see now in the Southwest you got different outskirts. Like I heard you did an interview with 30 Ways.
30 Ways.
You know what I'm saying? 30 Ways, you know what I'm saying? He from out there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He bred and grown from out there. And he told you the exactly truth about where the West was and A-Leaf, Southwest A-Leaf was. And that beltway right there, it really broke up. It split it. You know what I'm saying? That's what split up. You cross one side of the beltway, you got Southwest A-Leaf, Texas. Other side, you got Southwest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's bred it different ways. And I'm talking about, man, this is back when, you know what I'm saying, we used to go to party house, man. I can just take you back through there, man.
Yeah, I already know.
You know what I'm saying? There's just so much through the Southwest that runs around. I'm talking about when 4 even start rapping.
Yeah.
You know, when they when dudes had the hats and they used to get them printed up with their names and they blocks on them and everything. Yeah, so it goes way back to when you have to go to Sharpstown, leave Sharpstown and go to Westwood.
Man.
You leave Westwood and then you go to Sharpstown, you know.
Yeah, I be trying to tell people, like what Sharpstown was, and the reason why I try to get so much logistics on the understanding of the Southwest or wherever part of town you're from is because I'm on a mission to like kind of steer the narrative of what's influential in the music. And I need people to understand just how deep and vast Houston is. You know what I'm saying? So that's really where I come at with that. Now, when you say the Beltway broke up stuff, and what is it about? Like, is okay? Because for people not from the Southwest, they see Southwest as a fast side of town.
Right.
Now the separation, the most city, the Southwest. What does those separate? Does it make a kind of energy out there?
What you mean?
Okay, I'm not saying exactly because from what I kind of perceive Southwest as like a gang area. You know what I'm saying?
It got his takes.
It's got its takes.
You know, everywhere in Houston you go, you got a gang.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And people get it mistaken these days. You know what I'm saying? Or they say gang. You know what I'm saying? It's really, you know what I'm saying? It's really family wise. You know what I'm saying? It's really an organization.
Right.
You know, sometimes these, you know what I'm saying? It's out there, and people take that name to it. It's out there because that's the way people throw it. But you break down, you know what I'm saying, the acronyms of it, you know what I'm saying? It's really an organization. And up under that is really a family. So, you know what I'm saying? I preferentially, you know what I'm saying, I don't like the word gang.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like it like that because that just give the other skin color,
definitely.
you know what I'm saying, a chance to look at us or try to, you know what I'm saying, label us and try to stamp us and snatch us in as something that we're gonna always be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's something that won't change us or something. So, you know.
I like that answer, and you hit the point exactly of what I was trying to kind of point on.
Yeah.
Because basically, in essence, I feel like not like you said, but the word gang to me per se, I feel has become overused.
Yeah, it's overrated.
Overstressed, you know what I'm saying? So
I mean, anytime, you know, I came home from jail and I started hearing the songs on the radio talking about gang, you know what I'm saying, and Gucci gang, and not no disrespect to none of the people that make them songs.
Right.
But it was stamping gang with everything.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And that's like, I know it was making it was kind of making it more fabricated or fashion wise, but originally, you know what I'm saying, from what the OGs is gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not a gang.
Yeah, definitely.
You know.
Would you say that gang culture has become so fabricated that like ultimately it affects the music?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the culture and the music, it affects the music in a negative way.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this here. It's like, it's these days, oftentimes it's just not with gangs. It's like purely. And you know, no disrespect to nobody as I say this here, but there's no leading, and it's no guide. You know what I'm saying? It's not leading and guidance. There's nobody taking the time to show what's really, you know what I'm saying, what really need to be showed.
Right.
And they not taking the time to learn, which is understandable because nobody's showing it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a post that J-Dog made. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, you want, you know what I'm saying? You want somebody to respect you or take advice from you, but who is you, nigga? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So niggas got to turn around. I mean, people not saying to do it like that, but you got people got to turn around and try to give and try to talk. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's what's going crazy behind it. They ain't got no leadership out there. There's no guidance.
Right.
You know, people don't understand. I mean, not people, but the young version, they don't understand. Some of them do it, some of them don't.
Right.
Back in the day, we was raised by loyalty. Mm-hmm. Ain't no loyalty in the streets no more.
Yeah.
Ain't none, man.
Yeah.
It's really the word eye for an eye.
Yeah. What do you think is the catalyst? What is from your perspective, what do you think has made it this way?
What you mean? Break that down.
Okay, nowadays you feel like, you know, it ain't no loyalty in the street no more.
Yeah, it ain't no.
What is it that you feel like is the main factor that causes it to be that way nowadays?
No leadership.
No leadership.
I mean, because one thing you got to know, man, it's like they got points to prove, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it's like they going for them titles. Right. And that's the way they really seen it on the coolest way they seen it. Yeah. They going for them titles. You know what I'm saying? Taking you out is a title to them. Mm-hmm. And it ain't a factor no more. It's like it's too much. Right. Too much gun playing. Yeah. You know, back when I was growing up, man, we was fighting. Right. You know what I'm saying? I took many butt whoopings. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about I done won some, like the boy said in that movie. You gonna win some, you gonna lose some. Yeah. I done took a bunch of them. Right. But it's gotta be yourself. Yeah, man. And right now today, people scared to be themselves. That's true. That's very true. You know what I'm saying? Very true, very true. People turn on music and hear something different, but you gotta be yourself, man. Definitely. Okay. GT Garza, he told me that his number one rule to the game, success in the game, is to be yourself. That's right. Let's step in back a little bit. Streetwise. Yeah. What would you say is the number one rule to streets? Streetwise. Respect. Yeah. Man. The science of respect. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. And that respect goes a long way because it's like you got, you know what I'm saying? It's you. It's like just like this here calling. It's like how you going? You can't wake up one day and call yourself a boss. True. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't just get about the bed and be like, okay, I'm a boss today. Right. I'm a boss from here now on. Mm-hmm. Can't do that. Right. You know what I'm saying? You got to be earned that name. Well, that name got to be given to you. Well, you know what I'm saying? Right. They got to be looked at you like that. So that's what it got to be. Mm-hmm. And when I say respect, that don't mean that you got to know. That don't mean respect in negative ways. Mm-hmm. You can be respected in a positive way. Definitely, man. It's just a thing of respect. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. They had laws back in the gap, and man, ain't no laws no more, man. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. Okay, man. Before, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This interview is it's great for me so far, and it's so many things I want to talk about. My mind is spreading. Yeah. But I gotta keep my family in tune. Yeah. Cool. So I remember where we at. Cool. I'm stepping back, backpedal to Come on.
You say you was 10 in that first.
Right, first eyesight.
First time.
That's right.
And you also talk about leadership and respect.
Right.
Let's start back when you said you was 10 and you seen that incident for the first time. Right. From that age, when was your first encounter with real respect and leadership that you would say left you, you know what I'm saying?
That I seen leadership?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I could say, I was under my brothers now. I grew up under my brothers now.
How many brothers you have?
I got 2.
Okay.
But in the era that I grew up at, you know what I'm saying, me and my cousin, Rain, he be me right now 24/7 all the time. We seen the oldest above us as they was running around in the streets. Mm-hmm. So I guess that right there really showed me, the respect and leadership right there, because they had dudes up under them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I seen myself eyes on them breaking bread, feeding their peoples, right. Feeding their homeboys. You know what I'm saying? When they got on doing their business, they people got on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that I guess you could say that taught me the definition of starting out to loyalty and respect right there also. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And seeing that, I'm talking about this back in the gap when dudes was fixing up Blazers. Right. Mitsubishi trucks, when they had hammers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The Momos first dropped. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? My uncle came through Momos on a Corvette. Right. When they first dropped. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When boys had jerry curls and they was, you know what I'm talking about, man. Way back, man. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So I could really go down through that with you because my track record it goes real long. You know what I'm saying? It goes real long. So I can say right then and there, yeah, them was the days back there seeing that. That's when it started.
We're definitely gonna get in more on your track record because that's a perfect spot I want to pick people up on. But before we go to that, tell me if you can remember your most disrespectful moment that you witnessed. Because we talk about respect. Now we talk about give me from your mind frame whatever you may be able to give me.
Wow, my first disrespectful moment.
Yeah.
I think I was hustling with my homeboy K2 in 3rd Ward.
Shout out
so
3rd
long
Ward.
ago, man. It was long ago. I wasn't supposed to even be out there. You hear me? I'm talking about I was in 8th grade then.
Okay.
I'm skipping school.
What age you jumped off the porch?
What? I want to say 13, 14.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? 8th grade, I left. I was at Chris McCullough, man. I caught the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I caught the bus with my homeboy and met him in 3rd Ward, man. I'm out there hustling with him, man.
Yeah.
On my gown, man. When they had right down from Ralston's, when they had the yellow stuff right there to the left.
Yeah.
And I guess we was out there all night, man.
Yeah.
And one of my homeboys, his partners.
Yeah.
I ended up finding the word real trustworthy and a real snake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ended up stashing my work somewhere, and I ended up telling him,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna come back and get it, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
And I didn't come back and wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, really, I guess you could say that really broke me in, like right there for real.
You learn shit. It's a doggy dog.
It's
world.
a doggy dog world, bro.
Yeah.
And I learned it right there, man. Right there, I learned my lesson right there. And I can also say that that night too, I got into it, man, with a respectfully, I got into it with a smoker that night.
Yeah.
Behind my work, man. Cause I was looking for it, man.
Yeah.
And the smoker, I'm talking about, he was big than a sun gun, man.
Yeah.
We tussled and everything, man. We squabbled. Smoker acted to beat my ass.
Damn.
Yeah, so that whole day was the disrespectful day that I really caught, but I really got a lesson taught though.
So, coming from the Southwest, jumped off the porch around 13, about 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? You had your experiences when you first seen it.
Yeah, for real.
We kind of feel like the gang image is perpetuated too heavily. You know,
I mean, it's not really perpetuated too heavily, man. It's like some people take the memes wrong.
Yeah.
And that's what some of the youngsters when they taking the memes wrong. That's what it is.
Yeah. You know? Definitely. And okay, so back on leadership, we feel like leadership is probably the main thing that's missing. It was probably the reason why they interpreted this shit wrong. What do we feel like culturally or musically or just even street-wise, what could be our first step into redirecting that? You feel me? Because coming from you, like you say, you jumped off the porch when you was about 8.
Right.
I said not 8, but 8th grade.
8th grade.
Real quick, what was it that made you jump off the porch? What was the first thing that gave you that go ahead?
Money.
I
love the greed of money.
Yeah. Okay.
That's always been me. I love the greed of money.
Mm-hmm.
And down the line, I figured out I like the finesse game with money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Of getting it. Mm-hmm. And believe it or not, you know, it was all running through my family. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because I had uncles that was getting it in. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Louisiana, small towns of Bastrop and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Shreveport, they getting in on my daddy's side. You know, down here in Houston, my mama's side. Okay. My uncle them down there getting it in.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing stuff back and forth as it's, you know what I'm saying, passing through me. Yeah. You know, I'm seeing as this money flowing through and these briefcases sliding through and, you know, I'm seeing these cars pulling up and, you know, like I say, back then it was a fascination. We used to play, what was the game then? That's my car. Used to be it.
Yeah, that's my car.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my car.
Like, that's my car. That's my car. That's my car.
I fuck around getting a fight over. No, nigga, that's my
car.
That's
you know what I'm saying? So that's really, truly what it was.
Yeah.
And my uncle, you know what I'm saying? He used to pull up on my mama's side. You know what I'm saying? Name was Killer.
Yeah.
He used to pull up all kind of cars. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, that's when when they used to get cars and have white interior in them. And that's when they used to have 4 candy paint was just red.
Yeah.
You know, when boys had 8-packs in the back. You know what I'm saying? With 2 15s in the back.
Yeah.
Every kind of car was pulling up. And I'm seeing him pulling up in all these cars.
Yeah.
Every month he got another cars coming in. So, you know, I'm looking at what's going on with his money. And down the line, I started seeing it and I started selling weed. Yeah. I mean, when I got jammed up in Third Ward, I wouldn't have no business out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm leaving way from school in Missouri City, catching the bus coming out here.
But that where the money was at.
But I came out there where it was at.
Yeah.
Third Ward, always on the south, from the south, on the south side. Third Ward, always it's gonna have money in that, man.
Always.
And I'm from a whole other side. But I don't neglect. And one thing about me, man, I'm gonna keep it real. I always give stuff where it's due. I was gonna tell the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Third Ward gonna always be $1 million hood.
Would you say that Third Ward is the mecca of H-Town? Like it's the, you know what I'm saying? Would you say Third Ward maybe the heart, the mecca? How would you describe Third Ward to you?
Third Ward is the heart.
It is the heart?
Yeah,
definitely.
It's the heart.
Definitely.
It is the heart, man.
Definitely, I feel you.
And see people here and they'll take it wrong when I say it's the heart.
Yeah.
But you gotta have, to make that heart jump, you gotta have other stuff to make that heart move.
Okay, what about Fifth Ward?
Fifth Ward is also
the heart.
You know what I'm saying? Because the way they challenge with each other. You know what I'm saying? So if you go to the north, you can say the north, you're gonna say the Fifth Ward. You know what I'm saying? In the south, you're gonna say Third Ward. You know what I'm saying? If you go to the arms, you pick the arms out on the north, you're gonna say Homestead. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna say Garden City. You're gonna say I can't think of the other hood that's over there, man. Fontaine, coming to Fontaine. It's a bunch of hoods out there you're gonna say.
Alright.
South side, you're gonna come to the west. You know what I'm saying? Can't forget Sunnyside and South Park neither.
Can't forget Sunnyside, South
Park.
They
jump.
Can't
they
forget
jump.
Sunnyside, South Park. Actually, I said this in the Madman Charles interview. Sunnyside is ranked as the most dangerous neighborhood in the entire state of Texas.
Wow.
Fifth in the entire nation. That's just fun facts from the Green Room.
Well, I mean, I could see it because you got to think about what years they ranking them as.
Yeah.
And right now.
Yeah. All right, now check me out before we even get on that, because I might lose my question. I got a good one bubbling.
Let's run.
I got a good one bubbling. All right, let's just say, for instance, Houston, Texas, New York, right? They're gonna know Jay Green because I'm gonna pull questions from out of everywhere. All right, Houston, Texas. Let's look at Houston, Texas like it is New York. All right. Let's say Screw music is hip hop.
Right.
And let's say DJ Screw is Kool Herc, the man who first plugged up the stereo and started hip hop.
Right.
All right. Oh, like why you naming these neighborhoods? This question came to me. Third Ward, Heart. In New York, you got Bronx, Brooklyn, Harlem, Queens, and Staten Island. It's the 5 boroughs.
Right.
It's all in New York City, but it's the 5. If you tell somebody, hey, I'm from New York, they say, where you from? I'm from the Bronx. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Queens. I'm from Staten Island, or I'm from Harlem. And to somebody from New York, that kind of like symbolizes not only where you come from city-wise, but where you come from in the orientation of hip-hop. If you're from the Bronx, is where hip-hop started. You from Brooklyn, my personal opinion, Brooklyn would be like Third Ward. Alright, now if we could only pick 5, this is not saying disrespect to any hood.
Houston or the South Side, period.
I'm saying Houston, Texas. I'm not saying no disrespect to any hood, but if you had to pick 5 hoods out of Houston to represent as the boroughs of Houston, culturally, for our music, for our style, for our dress, north side, south side, your side, my side, any side, what neighborhoods would you hit them with?
Southwest be 1.
Okay.
Third Ward be 2.
Okay.
Fifth Ward be 3.
It's tough. You hit them quick, but when you get the last 2, it's tough.
Acres Home will be 4th.
Gotcha.
Because Acres Home is so big.
So big.
You know what I'm saying? So see, some of the hoods that I named, they all run where they could through. It's like home.
Yeah.
And the 5th one would be
It's tough. Tough one, man. That's a tough one.
South Park.
South Park.
Because South Park and Sunnyside, all they run, you know what I'm saying, they run neck and neck.
South Park would be,
you know what I'm saying? I don't know why it didn't say it, because you know what I'm saying? Hey, Earth is my turf.
Yeah. South Park would be the Bronx. Where it all started, man. Where it all started. And
if you look at all the original gangsters.
Yeah. South Park.
South Park.
Yeah.
South Park.
Well, okay, now we're going to take it back, and I'm going to let you know, I've already won 6, 5, 7, 8 times this year, the back pedal medal. I'm going to go on back. I'm going to go on back. And I remember.
Let's do it then.
So, okay, now earlier, a few minutes ago, actually 7 minutes ago, you said your mama's side, your daddy's side.
Yeah.
You grew up in a household with parents separated?
Right.
Okay.
No.
Together?
They together.
And just 2 older brothers? Okay.
I just spent most of my time with my brother. So you can say I grew up with my brother.
Yeah.
Plain and simple, my brother raised me.
Yeah, okay.
For real.
Definitely. And talking about leadership also earlier, you said your brothers would probably be your first experience with leadership. Showing you leadership. What would you say your first experience as a leader?
Period, just through life.
Yeah.
People say I always had that star on top of me to be a leader.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's always been with me. So that I can't really just pick one experience because everywhere I go is like, you know what I'm saying? People be like, they know me when I'm in the room. Like I can walk in that room and I can be solidified out in that room.
Okay.
And it's a grasp. You know what I'm saying? Not toot no harm, but I'm just a cool cat.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
to be like that, you have to have confidence. To be like that. What month were you born in?
December.
So
My birthday's this month, 26.
Okay, so you're a Capricorn. And I asked you that because I'm also a Capricorn. You know what I'm saying? When you said that, I smell Cappy. You know what I'm saying? I smell it.
Yeah.
I'm also a Capricorn. I'm good by my damn self, but I really want to build something. You feel me?
Go. We can rock on our own, but it just all comes with us.
Pimp C, LeBron James.
Yes, sir.
Jay Green.
Yes, sir.
Bugatti Bobby. You know what I'm saying? While I said Pimp C too, also
shout out to the pimp.
Shout out to the pimp, also he Capricorn. But on the song On Everything, you kind of remind me of Pimp.
Come on, man.
You kind of remind me of Pimp, man.
I swear it's crazy because you like the third person told me that.
Yeah. See, I'm a real listener. I started the Green Room because I feel like nobody loves rap music more than Jay Green. I'm a real listener. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I can tell you off of first listen what he got. I can tell you what I feel, and that's why I'm genuine. I feel that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And you say you like 3 people told you that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like, cause I was wondering should I shoot a video to it.
Okay.
And honestly, I made that song. I put that song together, man, with my partner White Mike, man. Shout out to him, man. He got shot. I mean, I got shot. I'm tripping. He was in a car wreck.
You got shot?
No, my partner was in a car wreck. I said the wrong thing. I apologize. He was in a car wreck. I was in the studio when I got the message.
Yeah.
He was in a fake. Nah, he alive. Walking around and God blessed him.
Yeah.
Walking around feeling good. He was just at the video shooting Become a King. But I was in the studio, man. And I got the call.
No, what's up?
And on the beginning of that, matter of fact, on the beginning of the song, I say his name.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
That's what's up. All right. I gotta ask you, what age did you first get connected with the music? You know what I'm saying? Did you get connected with the music before you jumped off the porch?
Yeah. My brother.
Brother?
My brother rap. He used to rap.
What's his rap name?
Demo.
And I'm glad you said that because I meant to start this interview by calling you Bobby Mo. Bobby Mo. So
a bunch of track behind that name, man.
A bunch of track. When did you switch from Bobby Mo to Bugatti Bobby?
When I came home from prison.
Okay. This time.
Yeah,
we're definitely about to get into that too. Into that. Before we get into that, I want to ask you also one thing you can tell me about the Bugatti vehicle. Any facts?
Facts that I don't know what I'm saying. I know because there's a definition behind why I call myself Bugatti.
I'm already knowing.
Vehicle.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So before you go into your definition, I'm going to give it to you.
I know it's raw. One thing I love about it is royalty.
Royalty, definitely.
It's the most expensive car.
The most expensive car, but not only that, the Bugatti is the fastest automobile ever.
That I didn't know.
And I'm so glad that I can share
that. I didn't know.
I can share that with you.
Okay.
Especially since you're coming from the fastest side of town.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's how I do in the Green Room. But check me out though, okay? So, matter of fact, give me your definition behind the name Bugatti Bobby, and after that, I want to give the people a little more.
Cool.
And then we'll get into when you went to jail.
Well, see, I call myself Bugatti Bobby because it's like I say, it's in life you got to reach for a standard in life. You got to reach for where you want to be in life. You got to reach for success.
Right.
So I want to put myself on a platform to where I want to reach and grab.
Right.
And in order to get success, you got to think like success. And in order to get money, you got to think money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I didn't want to come in and sit myself at a low totem pole, and I didn't want to come home calling myself Bobby Chevy or Bobby Oldsmobile or Bobby Cutlass. So I wanted to reach for something.
Yeah.
And I wanted to reach for the highest standard I could reach for.
Right.
And that's why I call myself Bugatti Bobby. I thought about, the Rolls Royce name and all that there, bro. But I'm like, I'm going to give myself my own goal of success and royalty.
That's live.
So I can reach for something. So I am going to be success. So I reach for the highest that I can find.
Yeah,
and that was Bugatti Bobby.
That's live.
Yeah.
So you came up with that name in prison.
Nah, I came with it when I hit home.
When you hit home.
When I was in prison, actually, that was just Bobby Mo was the name I was gonna come by.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was the name I was gonna come by. And I got home, truthfully, honestly, I was on the freeway coming home.
Yeah.
And we were seeing expensive cars shooting past.
Yeah.
And it happened to be a Maserati. And that's when my mind went to thinking in.
That's what's up.
You know, it went to thinking in. And
Yeah,
that's when I said and
I heard a few lyrics, a few bars. You call yourself Maserati Bobby.
I'm on my shit.
Yeah, I'm let you know. Anybody else coming here, I'm listening. Before you get in the green room, I listen to you thoroughly. You know what I'm saying? So if you ever said some weak shit, I will ask you. But we don't have that problem. We don't have that problem with you.
At all.
All right, so check me out. You went to prison twice.
Right.
Twice.
Right.
First time you went to prison, what'd you go to prison for, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah.
And how long did you spend?
First time I went to prison for organized crime and a drug case.
Okay.
And I spent 2.5 years. I had a 3-year sentence. I did 2.5 on it.
Okay. Came out on paper?
28 months total.
Okay. Came out on parole?
Came out on parole.
Had the parole, everything was smooth?
Had a parole, discharged, and picked up another case.
Okay. How long between the two cases?
Well, actually, that when I finished parole on that first case, I picked up a firearm case. And I ended up getting some county time for it and get a drop down because the loud man was on, some hating descriptions.
Okay.
So I got that drop down.
Case between the 8 and the 3. Okay.
And I went to get county time for it. Came home, went right back to, doing what I know to do best, being in the streets and on the music.
Bro.
And then I picked up this case here. I picked up a 10-year sentence, and I did 8.5 on it.
Okay. Now, what was the second case for, if you don't mind me asking?
The one I did 10 on, it was on a robbery and a drug case as well.
Robbery and drug case. Okay. When I listen to I Smell Pussy,
Yeah.
I would probably say, I wouldn't say it's your best song, I would say it's your hottest song.
Yeah.
It's your hottest song. The more at first I listened to it, it reminded me of 50 Cent, this song, the Ja Rule, I Smell Pussy. You know what I'm saying? But now when I listen to it, I say, oh yeah, this is the robbery anthem. You know what I'm saying? That's, robbery anthem. Now, earlier I remember you said, like, you kind of fell in love with the finessing aspect. You know what I'm saying? Take me through your mind frame when you made the form.
I Smell Pussy.
Yeah, the form. Where was you at mentally when you made that?
For one, shout out to my boy Rick's Radio. He produced the beat.
Great beat.
And he also organized the whole track.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to tell you something that don't nobody even know.
Yeah.
I Smell Pussy is a freestyle.
Okay.
Never even wrote it.
Yeah.
I was in the studio. He told me we was going to record another song. And I walked into the booth and I had my pad. You know what I'm saying? He got my pad in my hand. He was like, nah, just go in there and play around.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a beat on. Just go in there. So as he got the beat on, I'm just playing with it in my head and I'm thinking about the house party. When Full Force and them showed up to the door. And you know what I'm saying? They was like, I smell pussy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm playing around with that in my head. And I'm also thinking of how the game is going now with this music. And the way but as the way it's more light going towards some popcorn, some not. You know what I'm saying? But Houston is a city with so much talent. We got so much talent and it's looked over. To every 5 chicks, we got 50 rappers per 5. You know what I'm saying? And that's what be in my mind. So I'm like, man, that was in my mind. And then I Smell Pussy by the house party was in my mind. So I put it together and that's when I started going with it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So that's where it's directed at.
That's crazy that you talked about how somebody put it together, because when I listened to it, well, I don't know why, but the thing that stands out about it was la la la. And
that's my boy, it's Rich Radio.
When I listen to it, I say, what made him put that right there? It catches you. That's a good one. Strip club anthem.
Yes.
Robbery anthem. Everything. Definitely.
And I'm finna start. Actually, I won a contest in Takeout 3-2-1, and it was in a strip club. Young J, D Solo, they out here, and Coach, they out here, something to come together. DJ 380, and it was the performance, and I won. Okay. In the strip club. I had the most show preference.
Most crowd participation, show preference.
I won it hands down. And when I perform, that's my parole call. Yeah. When that mic get in my hand, that's my parole call.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. I Smell Pussy, Robert L.
Yeah.
Bugatti Bobby.
I like the way you just stamped that, the robbery answer.
Right. Listen, I'm telling you, I see it deep. I'm a Capricorn, man.
Yeah.
You know, I pay attention to the details. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take my time with it. But okay, so check this out. Bugatti Bobby making music straight out of Houston, Texas. Rap music. For street. We make street music, right? Right. So would you say Bugatti Bobby music hits?
Actually, I call my music corner music.
Corner music, okay.
I'm different.
Even better.
It's corner music.
Because even better.
Whatever vibe you might hit out in.
Yeah.
It's corner music, man.
I got you. I got a question for that one too. But I got to go back to this one.
Let's go.
All right, so corner music. Bugatti Bobby makes corner music for people on the corner. Will Bugatti Bobby music be the soundtrack more and hit more for robbers, hustlers, players, or finessers? Or if I'm leaving one out, you know what I'm saying? Or if it's bigger, but out of them, which one would you say hits more?
You speaking of the I Smell Pussy, or are you speaking of my music period?
In general.
All of them.
All of them. Okay.
Because I'm more versatile. If you listen to the album, and that song that you downloaded, I'm more versatile. Hit every levels. You know what I'm saying? Like you got the Money song. That's Money song. That's for women and strippers.
I like that.
You know that's on there. You got the I Smell Pussy song. That's robbery for, you know what I'm saying, these bitch ass niggas, and then other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you hit this on everything,
yeah, that's
a hustlers. Like I'm saying, that's a citywide. That's a streetwide. That's Texas. That's Houston. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you go to become a king, that's motivational wise. Then the person knows that you can make it out the trenches and become something with yourself.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on my shit.
Well,
come on, man. How can you not feel like you're on your shit, man? That's a chant. That's a crunk up song before you go anywhere.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Go live.
Definitely. I would say that the whole mixtape in general, One Chance, the whole mixtape in general is a definitely good energy music. And my perception of it, just the sound of it, how I would describe the whole sound of listening to it back to back to back and really soaking it in, it sounds like somebody on a victory lap. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's putting his time, putting his work, and I feel like listening to it, there's a lot more that must be shared. This is really just carrying the torch for whoever knows the race that's been ran before.
They say I'm underrated.
Definitely.
They tell me
definitely
that I don't get enough exposure. You know, this is what people, you know, get in my DM daily saying. You know, I don't get enough exposure, or main word, I'm underrated. You know what I'm saying? Some of that torch and that light should come to me. Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
I take my time and let it do. God he got a lane for everybody.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And when I get it, I'ma hog it.
Yeah, definitely.
You know.
Definitely, man. I definitely feel like you're underrated. I also feel like I'm underrated. That's why we definitely.
That's why we here.
That's why we linked up. That's why we linked up. We linked up.
Real recognize real.
I wouldn't even invite you to the GreenRoom if I didn't have a high rating for you myself.
Appreciate it, homie.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it, homie. That's real shit.
Definitely. So with that being said, you got to be underrated. Because I wouldn't invite you here if you didn't need more ratings.
Man, it's like
I need some.
It's like this on some real shit, man. It's like this here, man. It's like and I'm, you know, it's a politic thing going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And really, man, it's like, man, I'm like this here, man. You know, people be, you know, speaking about, you know, chances and somebody having a chance. You know, I don't stop pushing. You know what I'm saying? No matter nobody support me or not, no matter nobody do this, I keep pushing.
Yeah.
Support is about what you put in front of yourself. Success is about what you make yourself and what you build yourself to be. You know what I'm saying? If you live, then you can't die.
That's real.
But if you die, then you dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand exactly.
So that's just the way it gotta go, man. The chance is gonna drop down as soon as it drop, man. But you know, the city, man, we gotta do a little better.
Yeah.
You know, we really gotta do a little better because it's a lot of politicking going on some wrong levels, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Would you say that Houston has probably the most talent out of any city? Because like when I go and I search other artists, other places, I find a lot of talent. But when I stay home and just rub shoulders without even searching, I'm like, God, it's a lot of talent. You know what I'm saying? Would you say Houston is? Where would you say it ranks as far as cities that with talent? Is the top? Is it second, third?
Man, that's my city, so I'm gonna say number one.
I think so too.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Like I said, man.
Yeah.
Got so much. I got a radio station.
Shout it out real quick.
Shout out to Court 94, man. Monday nights, man. Go live with Bugatti Bobby, man. 9:30 to 11:30.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a platform that's for our artists that's trying to get their link on, trying to get their shine on just as well as me. You know, trying to get themselves there.
Yeah.
And as the artists come in, you'd be surprised at how many artists they become. You know what I'm saying? Like when they be in my DM and be hitting me.
Yeah.
You know, when I go to their page and get to running down through their page, and we get the you know, chopping up game as they come in there. Like, man, what's out of town? Where you came from? And they bringing rappers with them.
Yeah.
Like, God dang, man. So you know what I'm saying? I'm like, cat, I ain't even, you know.
Yeah.
It's so much talent in the city. It's crazy. We had to do it. I feel like we had American Idol.
Yeah.
It should be right here.
Yeah.
It should be right here, man.
Right
From
here.
Singing to rapping to everything, right here, man.
I'm gonna tell you what I think about Houston, Texas. I've learned coming up in Houston, Texas. I'm born and raised in Houston, Texas. Spent my whole life here.
Right.
And there's never been a day that I ain't been to corner and see something new. Never been a day. And I feel like Houston is the only city with true underground culture left. In fact, that's the essence of what we are. Matter of fact, you can stay down here and you can become a millionaire.
Sure can.
Just in the city, like Slim did, like SUC, like Swisher, Color Changing Click, Dope House. We got enough down here. And I feel like Houston is the oasis. And it's only a matter of time before people realize. It's just that it's something. I feel like Houston, it's like James Harden, man. You be balling, man, but it's just something missing.
Yeah,
it's something missing. But once
Something
it connect, man, that boy's one-on-one game is a beast.
Yeah, he a fool.
He a fool.
He a fool. And
Houston
you're right,
a fool.
that's the city. Houston's
a
a fool. Because, I mean, if you look at it, man, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, not calling no other state or no other city. No, I mean, no other state is a bite or nothing, but we got a trend.
Yeah.
Houston is a leading city.
Yeah.
You know, when people see our styles and our culture, they run with it.
Yeah. And that's I think that's beautiful because when you look at hip hop, like early 2000s, Nas said hip hop was dead. I describe hip hop not as a music, but as a culture. I describe hip hop as the culture of young black urban people.
Yeah.
And the music just comes with it. You know what I'm saying?
See, this is the thing with music, man, that people don't understand, man. Music is a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Music it's like a live line, man.
Right.
And the thing about music is, man, music carries people through their day, take people through their life.
Yeah.
You know, some people judge their life and their actions and their moods off of what music they listen to that day.
Yeah.
So you can't find no person in the world, city of America, that doesn't put music in their life out of one day.
Yeah.
You cannot find no person that does that.
Yeah, music.
At all. I don't care if
Music
it's
is the
gospel,
culture.
rap, blues, R&B. It's music, man.
Music is the culture.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And I say that to say that as far as hip hop goes,
Yeah.
I feel like Houston is probably the only city left with enough organic underground street culture that hasn't been tapped into yet. Like if you look at Atlanta, their culture as far as trapping and doing what Atlanta niggas do has been cashed out. Everybody's on it.
Yeah.
It's white boys in Canada that's on this sway.
Yeah.
New York, they can't come back with that classic shit if it killed them.
Nah.
And I hate to say that because I love New York.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Every couple years, 5 years, 10 years, I feel like some nigga in the streets do some shit and some Hollywood ass nigga catch on and they make it.
They take and run with it.
And they run with it. And I feel like Houston's the last place with that. Houston's the last place. You know what I'm saying? That's just, I put that out there. And to hear you agree with me is a beautiful thing.
It speaks it on my song, Become a King.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? That first verse, it let you know where we from. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
City of drug lords, prostitution, and pimps.
Yeah. It's the biggest city.
Don't get us mistaken and think we slow down here. We ain't slow at all.
At all, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Everything go down here. Everything that you think you can catch in Miami, in Tennessee, in New York, in Memphis. You know, everything you catch in them out states, you can catch it down here. They been coming down here getting it for cheap forever.
Nigga, what? Alright, look, alright. Fun fact before we jump back on my back pedal, man.
Yeah.
Fun fact. The Port of Houston
is
the largest commercial port in the entire North American continent.
Yeah.
Meaning that everything that comes inside of North America more than likely comes to Houston first, other than fashion.
True.
You know what I'm saying? LA and New York, they get the fashion. You know what I'm saying? Toronto, some other shit. But Houston is the port. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Now, okay, before we even get
A lot of stuff slide through.
A lot of stuff slides through. Put some respect on the H.
Yeah,
But
for
look,
real, man. They got to.
Got to.
Got to.
Got to. Check this out, though. Backpedal metal.
Right.
You did 3.
Yeah.
You did 8. Changed from Corey Moe.
Hit the ground running.
I said Corey Moe. No disrespect,
It's okay.
man.
What's up, Corey Moe, man?
What's up, Corey Moe? Beltway 8. I say Corey Moe because Corey Moe, I've been on your road, man. I ain't got no hit back, nothing. I can't get that interview. I want to get the real Corey Moe stuff.
Yeah.
But no disrespect. And you know, other reason why I slipped up and said Corey Moe too, because the Pimp C thing was kind of fluent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no disrespect, trust me, I know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Bugatti Bobby Moe.
Yeah.
Changed from Bobby Moe to Bugatti Bobby after you came home the second time.
Yeah.
All right. Now you earlier also said that you first became influenced with music long before you jumped off the porch because your older brothers. Who would you say is the most influential rapper, or influenced you, your style?
To rap?
Yeah.
So it depends on, are you asking me who my favorite rappers is?
All right. I wasn't asking you that, but you can tell me that too. Who your favorite rappers, and also give me the event or the person that influenced you to rap.
My favorite rapper is T.I. and Fat Pat.
Okay, that's good right there. T.I.'s in my top 5.
Yeah,
all
he's
time.
my top. I'm talking about T.I.'s my favorite rapper and person.
Yeah.
And icon and mogul looking at.
Yeah, respect.
I got a lot of respect for the cat.
Definitely.
You know, a lot of people will tell you, man, when they be like, if you listen to my music, you can kind of see it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But Fat Pat also too, because Fat Pat is a charisma with a big dude, man. Swaggerific with words.
Yeah.
From the streets.
Yeah.
I'm from the bottom of the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Bottom.
And took something and tried to finesse his way through it. Just, you know, it ended when it wasn't supposed to. It wasn't supposed to, and that's what's happening right now today. You know, with a lot of rappers. But who influenced me to rap? I was in a talent show with my brother. My brother Scarface, and my oldest brother. But they was performing. I forgot the song they was performing. It was at Really Ridge.
Okay.
And I was playing in the role that was on the stage.
Okay.
I had my hat to the back. I remember Scarface had lended me the hat that he had on. He gave it to my brother to get to me.
That's crazy.
My brother and Scarface was rapping together. At that time, he wasn't Scarface. He was just Brad. And they're two tight friends right now. They're very close right now.
That's what's up.
As they was performing, I'm standing there with my hands folded, little bitty dude.
Right.
My hands folded, my head to the back, and it was some of my parents. I don't know what they were doing, it was a skit, whatever. But I'm seeing the way the crowd was participating off of them, and the way he was working his side of the stage.
Yeah.
Face was working his side.
Yeah.
And as I'm standing there, I'm looking at the crowd.
Yeah.
And after the end, I start performing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not performing. I start rapping to myself.
Yeah.
And my first name that I called myself was Sweet D.
Sweet D. That was
Man, that's so crazy, man. But I'd be in the garage and I'd be rapping, and I'm hearing them rapping with each other. You know, they used to throw garage parties at my mom's house, and I'd be sneaking out there, sitting down. Now the older girls, they would know me because I'm his little brother.
Yeah.
So, like I say, that took it on and carried on, and I stayed listening to music.
Yeah.
My brother used to be in love with the song "Who's Bad" by LL Cool J.
Yeah.
And he was LL Cool J in the mirror, and I was Sir Mix.
Yeah.
I was the mixer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, Cut Creator was his name.
Cut Creator. Yeah.
I was Cut Creator, so I used to be on a sofa mixing up.
Yeah.
So music just flowed through and kept flowing. I kept seeing my brother rapping.
Yeah.
And I just stayed flowing with it, man. And sooner or later, it just took toll. I used to be at Really Ridge.
Yeah.
And I was on a talent show every year.
I can relate. I don't have that similar stuff, but I can relate. I was 80s baby, right?
Mm-hmm.
Likewise for myself. I got an older sister.
Mm-hmm.
She born in 1977. And my influence where I first fell in love with music.
Yeah, my brother.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To be an 80s baby and to have an older brother or older sister that you really fuck with and that really cared about you, really wanted to show you the way. You know, a lot of these 90s babies, 2000 baby don't have nobody like
Show them the way.
Right
You're
there.
right.
Goes back to that leadership. But I had an older sister. And we used to sit down and we used to watch videos. You know what I'm saying? She used to watch me. She was a lot older than me. But I never forget when Tupac, I was very, 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 very young. Tupac, I Get Around video came on. And whenever we used to watch videos, my sister always used to make a point to tell me the difference between rap songs
Right.
and hip-hop songs.
Hip hop songs.
Right. And I never forget the day that Tupac video came on. When I was young, I was young. I used to rock the baldy when I was young. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people when I was younger used to say I look like Tupac. You know what I'm saying? So I identified with it. I identified with it. And she told me, you know what I'm saying, my pockets got fatter and everybody's looking for the ladder. And she explained to me, like, now that I'm getting money, people are trying to get to me and climb up. And I can relate, you know, just to being around and having somebody. A lot of time people think your influence, especially with the real rappers and the real niggas is in rap.
Right.
A lot of times their influence isn't necessarily somebody super big. It's somebody close. And I think that's the one thing that keeps that people in tune with that culture. But I just, you know, just identifying with you, man.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Identifying.
That's true.
To be, you know what I'm saying, the 80s baby, and to have somebody from the 70s.
Yeah,
really, you know what I'm saying?
And that's true. That's the way rap used to. That's the way rap was then. Because, like I say, you know.
Yeah, rap, it used to be a mainstream thing, but really it was just, like I like to say, the soundtrack to what black people was living at. And when I say black people, I don't necessarily mean excluding Mexicans and Puerto Ricans. I mean people that was attached to black culture.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's
black
right.
culture is the people that the have-nots, the bottom of the barrel,
right.
The strugglers, the hustlers, the city kids.
We are. That's the truth.
Right.
We are the bottom of the barrel. That's the truth.
It's the truth.
I mean, that's what you got. You got our culture that coming from us. Well, you got other races that take our culture, you know, because they feel comfortable with it. You know, because they know that it's the truth when it comes from.
You was locked up. Did you kind of plan on coming out and start rapping?
Yeah.
So you was in there writing, working out, focused. So before you went and did the 8, you was already rapping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, before I went and did the 8, I had a deal.
Oh yeah, who had a deal?
I had a deal with a small company, J Fly Records.
Okay.
But they had MC Quay, High C over there. They had Beasley from Mississippi, Lady Nico from Dallas, Dollar Bills from Louisiana, and I was one representing Houston. Okay.
So you go back to the MySpace days.
Yeah.
You've been grinding.
Yeah.
What year would you say you first started taking it the most serious as far as a career? In jail or before?
Nah. Well, I was taking it seriously in 2006.
So jail was like a setback for your
career? Jail was like a big setback.
So right now, you've been out since 2017.
Yeah.
So really, this is like your first. Because when I listen to you, when I see you, and I research you,
I hit the ground running.
I feel like you're a new artist. I feel like you're a brand new artist. You're fresh, and I also feel like it's a beautiful thing too that the rap game has changed so many ways, but business-wise, with the streaming, I feel like it gives niggas like yourself, niggas like myself, niggas who really know the art of hustling and staying dedicated to your craft, gives those people a chance to really boss up and put your shit out.
It does, because let me tell you something. I represent myself. I represent a movement. You know what I'm saying?
UBE?
Nah, just a movement of no. UPE is my company.
UPE, okay.
UPE is a company. It's Under Pressure Entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And we also collided with SFC, Stay Fresh Crew. I mean, they collided with us right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's UPE/SFC. But the movement that I represent is a movement behind people of a struggle that can do something with themselves.
Right.
People that can come out of prison and do something with themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because believe it or not, man, I got people right now, I get like 5 letters, man, a week.
Yeah.
You know, you got people right now that's looking forward to me to doing something. When I got released, man, literally, when they heard I made parole, you got people that was pushing for me, man, excited, man. Hey, get out there and do something more, man. Bobby, get out there and do something. Go out there and do it, man.
Yeah.
We got 55. You know what I'm saying? My dude Hutch, man, he from Gulf Coast.
Yeah.
He got 45 years.
I think that's important to speak for them people.
And that's who I speak for.
Yeah.
My dude Mustafa, you know what I'm saying? He came down to Houston about a month and a half ago. He came to kick it with me and see what I got going on. Y'all did this, y'all that. I took him to D-Boy. I had just dropped the I Smell Pussy video release. He was in there with me, man. He taking so many pictures, man, sending them back to my peoples, man. It's like, it's the truth. It's not like I'm not doing it for them. I'm doing it for them, man. Like, if they get a chance to see that on TV, or they get them letters and them pictures, hey, he was just here. You know, we can do something. Turn it around and show them CEOs. We can get out here and do something.
Right.
Instead of just working in the fields or working in the kitchen. or the laundromat, know what I'm saying, doing clothes. We can get out here and make some of ourselves.
Right.
We ain't got to be labeled as the minority, what they think. The state think that we can just come home and go back to selling drugs or go back to robbing.
Right.
With them X's on our back and can't get a job.
Right.
I work at Arizona Tea.
Yeah.
I do my music.
Yeah.
I do hostings.
Yeah.
I do anything up under the book. I literally sleep like 4 hours a night.
Man, I can relate.
Literally,
and
man. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's good that you say that too, because the more and more I interview people, especially associated with hip hop, I find that like a lot of people have similar stories of being incarcerated and things like that. And then I try to delve into and think like, damn, is it just niggas be tripping, or is it what it is? But then I really kind of step back and I look at like some niggas come from like fucked up background.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the way that you describe it to me is like, damn, that's really what makes it real.
Yeah.
When people talk about what's real, I see real as the people who approach it not necessarily for the money, but for putting that content and that stuff out that at least will uplift and motivate people who are connected to that urban culture. You feel me?
And see I went for growing. I chose that way because of what I seen. You know what I'm saying? My mom and dad did the best they can.
Yeah.
But what I seen,
Yeah.
I wanted to go. I went that way on my own.
Right.
So when I already got put there, I already got placed myself in that
Man, you
category. I had to put it on my back and run with it.
Run with it.
You
Yeah,
know?
and you didn't
know
pick.
what I'm
You didn't pick what you saw.
Nah.
Yeah, you know what I'm
You know
saying?
what I'm saying? So I just
Yeah.
and I took it and just stayed. I went in and I stayed with it because the consciously in me, I'm a born man.
Yeah.
Regardless, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no funny bone, no flip bone in my body. I had to go with that and I had to conquer what I knew.
Yeah.
And that's the way, and else I went with it. But this 8.5, man, it popped me. That's when I came home
And focus.
and really focused, man. I focused.
When you got locked up for the 8.5, I don't even want to get too much into like the details of what happened to get you there.
Yeah.
However, I want to ask you, do you feel that the sentence was fair for the consequence for what you did?
I mean, I said it like this. I feel like God gave me what I was supposed to have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He gave me He gave me what I was supposed to have. And it changed, and I hate that it was so much taken out of my life, but it can't make me come home to the man I am today. You know what I'm saying? I got a son. I left my son. I was out of his life for 8.5 years.
How old is your son now?
My son's 12 right now.
Okay. You got a good relationship with him?
Oh, we cool. That's my dog.
Yeah.
He's in the video Become a King.
Okay.
He plays the young version of me.
Yeah. That's what's up. Okay, what would you say the biggest lesson you learned, or while you was in prison? What was the biggest piece of mental property that you took out of there?
Always be yourself.
Always be yourself. Yeah.
Never try to fake and be nothing that you ain't, man. Just be yourself. And that's what's wrong right now, what's going on.
Definitely.
And also with the, I hope we touch on the stuff with you know what I'm saying, the stuff like, I mean, you said you was going about the rappers.
Oh yeah, we're going to touch on everything, man.
But they got to.
Also, real quick, I'm going to stop you right there. We're going to touch on be yourself. This interview has gone past the time of normal standard time. However, Bugatti Bobby has earned himself the green exception card. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
We're gonna make sure if you ain't got shit to do, I know your gal was calling early.
Yeah,
tell her we in the green room, this is good business. Ain't nobody else in here, you know what I'm saying, we trying to progress.
We here.
But you have earned the right to go past normal regulation time. You know what I'm saying? You got overtime, you're getting paid time and a half for this one, man.
We here.
Because I like when people give me good information, good intellect, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna get to everything.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And when it's done, it's done.
Big.
You know what I'm saying? But you was in prison. You know what I'm saying? You learn to just be yourself.
Yeah.
Everything. Real quick, give me anything you got on that topic before I just let it run.
I learned you gotta be yourself because you respect it more when you be yourself in prison. And the simple fact is that you gotta, if you not yourself, people gon' sense that. And when you come in there trying to play a role that you not, like you come in there and you acting like that you are this tough dude and you did this and did that. When them doors close, you dying now.
You down.
Ain't no guns down now.
Yeah, we gonna find out.
Gonna find out exactly what you is, man. You either gonna fight to protect yourself and your manhood, or you either gonna become somebody's, or you just gonna be, you know what I'm saying, to yourself. It's just you gotta be yourself and be who you is. When you go in there being yourself, you respect it as yourself, man.
Yeah.
And that's plain and simple, man. You know, that's plain and simple. You know, you play with them tools out here.
Yeah.
Ain't no tools in that penitentiary.
Like a motherfucker.
None.
Yeah. What would you say is the craziest thing you seen in the pen?
A dude get raped.
Damn, that's crazy. I don't even want to get detailed.
We ain't gotta go in there.
I don't want to get detailed, but I always wonder about how that shit go. That shit, shit, that's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. It's sad and shit, but, man, you know, like I said, we're going to get to it, man. We're going to get to it. So, like, I was going to just kind of keep going on that same timeline, but now I'm feeling green to the point where it's limelight.
Yeah.
So we just talking, man. I'm about to start shooting them at you, man.
Shoot them, come on.
Because I like what you got going on, okay?
Let's go.
Let's start with this, man. The mixtape.
Right.
One Chance.
Right.
7 songs.
Right.
On My Shit, first single. Right? I Smell Pussy, second single.
Nah.
I'm a King.
Nah, it was Go Live.
Go Live.
Go Live.
Yes.
Go Live.
Yes, okay, Go Live. All right, real quick, Go Live. I've known Go Live to be Houston slang coming up. Certain situations I've been in. What does Go Live mean when you say Go Live?
I made the song Go Live really off the Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, yeah.
When I came home, I wasn't able to work these phones.
Yeah,
and I didn't know nothing about Facebook. I didn't know nothing about the Instagram. Yeah, that was me. That was me right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, if he say that was me, y'all didn't get to see, man. That me flipping on him, man. Man. But go ahead, yeah.
And that was like I was sitting there looking around. The beat got to us by, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bandcamp.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Good Life. My boy Dotto, you know what I'm saying? There's people that got the beat to me. And my manager, D.L. Lewis. I'm looking at the phones, and I'm seeing people on the cameras, they going live, and I just having to ask somebody, you know? Then I didn't have none of it. So I'm asking them what it is, and they telling me that that's what they doing, going live. So down the line, I start seeing so many people going live on their phones and yada yada.
Yeah.
And as I start getting in tune with the social media,
that song is super socially aware.
that's what it hit. That's what it hit with, and that's why we waiting for that video.
There's as much as the internet influences the music and the culture, there's very few songs that just focus on that shit, and that's one of them.
Right.
Man, you know what I'm saying? I got a partner, actually the first interview I ever did, man, was a dude named Drink Sinatra, man, from Port Arthur, Texas. He got a tape, the album actually that dropped in July. I'm gonna definitely plug that in on this interview because he got good music. But he had a song say,
"Thanks, bro.
You looking harder than a bitch. Why you stalking on my IG, nigga, doing circles trying to find me?" But that shit is real, man. That shit is real.
Yeah, it's the truth, man.
Yeah. What is your favorite song off the mixtape?
Become a King.
Become a King. Earlier I said I'm a king, but I meant to say Become a King.
I'm on my shit.
Become
a king, and I'm on my shit.
I say On My Shit is the most relatable song. I Smell Pussy is definitely like I said, the anthem. Become a King, I would say probably is the most introspective song.
Right.
Money, I feel like it's that song that's gonna go.
Money.
It's like not crossover, but it could hit every aspect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What was the date? What month or what date? 2017 did you drop the tape?
That didn't even drop in 2017.
You sure? I'm like, okay, forgive me because for researching wise, I thought that's what it did.
That dropped this year.
Earlier this year? What month?
I put that on music platforms. Really, I could say last month.
Last month, okay.
But I've been pushing them singles left and right. So they've been floating.
On My Shit has been out.
On My Shit was out in 2017.
Exactly. Okay, so that's why. And I say that because when I'm looking at the dates and when I'm researching you, I feel like I got kind of twisted or whatever. Okay.
It's a video for it also on YouTube. You
got 3 videos right now.
Learning more. I got 3 of them.
3 videos.
The third one is finna drop.
Okay, and that's which one?
That's gonna be Become a King.
Become a King.
This third video that's dropping is my most prosperous project, and so I directed the video.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Audio Dope Dealers. They filmed it and shot it. I'm behind it, directing the scenes. I put the way it's supposed to go. I put the treatment. I didn't even write a treatment. I did it out my head where I wanted to go.
Okay.
So
Okay. All right. Not to count pockets, but we got to get the logistics right.
Cool.
How much would you say monetarily, money-wise, you put into the creation of that tape?
Become a king. I mean, One Chance.
One Chance.
It wasn't. It's not just me. It's my company I'm with. UPE. Where's the company that we are with? It's the Four Corner Brothers. And it's 4 of us. It's me, DL, J Rock, and Goodlow.
Okay.
And we've been rocking for a long minute of time. You know what I'm saying? A long minute. And we picked up 2 other people with us. My little brother Caitlin, my little brother Rain. So all of us, I guess you could say, it's like it's a chain of command. We all are together as we go. I also shout out to my boy Todd. He's on board too. We all chain it together. Like if I don't got, they got. If they don't got, I got. Yeah, that's how it go. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We all pay ties and together we in with each other, and that's what it is. It's family. SFC, they came. You know what I'm saying? We now bondage together, so it's all family wise. Right. So I can't even give you a quote of how much we spent on it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about me, man, they know I'm a kneel and deal. I'm a kneel and deal. Yeah. You know, I ain't finna try to hand it out if I ain't too much not be handed.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. For sure. All right, man. Now look, man, you ain't give me the number, man. How much we looking? You think you say team-wise y'all put in? Just a rough estimate. You ain't got to give me exact. Even if you got to add up time as a write it off. We spent 20 hours. That's $1,000.
No, 1,000. I could say probably everything recorded. We probably knocked out by 15.
15, right?
15.
All right.
Now,
and you say you dropped
studio time and video and
gas
and performing and everything. Yeah.
Okay, 15. Now, and you say you dropped out the whole mixtape about a month ago.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to when I'm on my shit drop.
Yeah.
To a month ago. Well, let's say not a month ago to today. So from that point, let's say we start counting at 15 at that point when you drop I'm on my shit. Right. How much money would you say you have reaped since then? Now if it's negative and you feel like it's gonna become positive at a certain point, that's cool. This is not judgment because I'm looking at you, you look like you're eating. You feel me? You're looking like you're eating, man. You know what I'm saying? My favorite color is green and my second favorite color is gold. So when I see green and gold together, you know what I'm saying, I'm loving it. And this has probably been one of the rare few moments that I've had a lot of green and gold. And this is red. I'm finna show you this one here. I'm taking a call. This is my people's right here. Let's on the camera. Hello. Let's go get it. I'm at the interview. I'm on the interview right now. I'm live on TV talking to you on the phone right now. Yeah. Right now, you on TV. I'm talking to you on the phone right now because you kidding me back to back. Yeah. I texted your phone and told you everything. So I'm on the TV right now, talking right now. This is hey, we're gonna do them to keep it real. Right. You know, this is what I'm telling you is. My mama ain't hit me on the phone. Right. And I'm not answering the phone because I'm in the interview. Right. She know how these streets is. Right. So she calling me back to back. Yeah, tell her GreenRoom got love, man. GreenRoom got love for you, man. All right. I'm going to call you when I leave here. All right. Already. But she knows. Yeah. And I just did it. And I didn't mean to take you off of it. Right. When answering that phone call. But one thing about it, too, I'm going to tell them this on this camera, though. Most people get on camera and they give a fake tale about their life. Right. Million Ways Entertainment did a DVD. And they put me in there. Yeah. And instead of people going to their hood where people gonna lie, I started off in my mom and my pop's house. Right. You hear me? Yeah. And everything that I'm telling this man, I'm telling you. Yeah. My mom and pop told the same thing. Same story, man. Same story. See what I'm saying? So it's ain't no fabrication. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say learn to be yourself. I be me. Yeah. You know man, for all the liars out there, I respect your imagination, man. I respect your creativities. I respect it, man. You're an artist. At some point, you just gotta be authentic, man. And you catch more fish with bait than you catch with whatever. How that shit goes. You right? Damn sure right. Man. That's what it's about, man. But yeah, that's what's up. Okay, so where was we at? I just gave you the number. Oh yeah. Okay. You didn't give me the number though. Yeah, I did. I told you 15. 15. Yeah, 15. Yeah, but the number I was asking, you said how far have you grossed profit yet? If I gained back? Yeah, how much? Yeah, we done gained because you got to give it up to I ain't gonna tell no prices, but you got shows. Yeah. Doing a lot of shows now. Gross back. Yeah. Hostings. Yeah. Getting paid for hostings? Yeah. Okay. Everything. Sure. Everything I touch, I do. I'm gonna get paid for. Got to.
And it's the only reason why, because it's like, let me tell you something. It's like this here.
You got to.
It's a job. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, my people, you know what I'm saying, my family got to eat too.
Yeah.
But with me, it could be a trade-off for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It could be something for. I don't mind I do anything. I don't stop working. And when you do this here, something else opens up.
Right.
And that's the thing with it. Something else going to always open up, man. So, you know,
yeah,
it's always going to come to a revenue, man. And then with the performance of a show, I don't give you on every show.
Right. I would say that one thing about you. I haven't seen any of your shows, but just from checking your videos and your music, I'm going to go on the gram and shit. Yeah. But I would say that you definitely have like a unique energy about you. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? That's definitely one thing that's beneficial too. And I see you growing though, definitely.
Thank you. You got to catch a show.
I'm gonna catch a show, man.
I'm gonna tell you this here.
What's up, man? Look, you got the number now. Text me.
You got it.
The next show, and I'm pulling up with the camera, man.
Matter of fact, we got a show coming up January 2nd. Man, I will be booked before then.
Hold on, it's my birthday, man.
But I got one January 2nd. It's at E2 Lounge.
I'm gonna be in Cali though, man.
Paradise Promotions is bringing me out.
I'm being Cali, man.
You're gonna miss it. And let me tell you why. Yeah. Most rappers you got.
Yeah.
How many rappers you see? You see rappers performing. Yeah. You see they got a stage they work from A.
Yeah.
You got A, B, and you got C.
Yeah.
Most rappers go A, B, and C.
Yeah.
That ain't Bugatti.
Yeah.
I go up to like D and E.
You got to, man.
I'm gonna work all that.
Yeah, you got to.
And I'm gonna go stand on top of your nearest bar.
Yeah.
Top speaker.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you the reason why I do that.
Yeah.
They be like, you think you gonna fall or you think you gonna yada yada yada?
Yeah.
If I'm higher, and I'm closer to God.
Hey, that what's up, man?
He gonna protect me, so I ain't worried about nothing.
I like how you finesse that too, man.
Yeah, I ain't worried about nothing, man.
Yeah, real talk.
I'm right there with him. He got me.
Yeah. Would you say live performance is the most important thing?
Yeah.
Let me say this about you. I meant to say this earlier too. Just in meeting you, interacting with you, setting up the meeting for you to come to the green room, I would say that naturally I've sensed that you have the one thing that most artists in today's game are missing, and that's artist development. When I say artist development, I'm meaning how to handle your business, how to conduct yourself, how to project yourself, how to talk to people about business, how to approach a situation, how to put your best, how to develop and culture yourself as an artist and present yourself in your work. Some people, when it comes to being an artist, they can make music, but when they come to the interview, they slouching over and they wore a wrinkled shirt. Or when it comes to talking to somebody about business, you know what I'm saying, they have a certain attitude or air, or when they get on camera, they don't eat the camera, they don't approach it, they approach it as like an interrogation or something.
Correct.
And I say that you have Leor Cohen, one of the most successful businessmen in music. Earlier this year, he had an interview with the Breakfast Club, and he also said that's that one thing too. So you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I appreciate that.
You got that. So me telling you that, make sure you hone in and focus on that shit. Take you a long way.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Yes, man.
When can we expect the next album, man? When can we expect the next album?
Believe it or not, I still got music overlapping.
Man, if you're a Capricorn, I know you do, man. I know you do. I got some too.
This is what we finna. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got okay. Let me explain a little about myself. Yeah. I'm a rapper before I'm an interviewer.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
My favorite rapper of all time, I would probably say, is like Jay-Z.
Okay.
Common. T.I.'s in my top 5.
Okay.
I love lyrical type of stuff.
Okay.
I'm a lyricist.
Okay.
But I'm a rapper before. I'm an artist before anything. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And this is the Green Room. This is my platform. I had a mixtape before called Going Green. You know?
Okay.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can relate.
Sound like we gonna have to do some other network.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah. Definitely. We already locked in, bro. What's understood ain't gotta be explained.
Discussed.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
That it's crazy that you said that too, cause that we actually, man, on some truthful wise, the One Chance was actually like
a group action.
Combined together.
Okay.
Like pitching the songs, doing it still. Because we actually lacking our 3 songs.
Yeah.
But I was so much. People were studying. Hey, where can I get your music? Yeah. Hey, where can I get? Hey, where can I?
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, look, drop it.
Yeah.
Drop it. Let's go and put on a drop it. And to show the grace of it, we're gonna go back and remix One Chance. And I got remixes. I got remixes of Go Live with Rex Radio. Where he actually spitting a verse.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got Michael Jackson Bad that's on now, on One Chance. I got Jay Stead on the remix of Michael Jackson Bad. Shout out to Jay Stead in Afghanistan.
For
you know what I'm saying? Jay Stead, that's actually my cousin down the line.
Okay.
You know? Yeah. So I got some remixes that's working on. You know what I'm saying? It's on everything. Got a verse open for remixing right there. Yeah. So I'm gonna remix 4 songs and I'm gonna add 2 songs with it. We're gonna bring it back as a 16.
Okay, I got you. Okay, so it's gonna be called the same thing, or it's gonna be part 2, or just reloaded, or?
Nah, it's just gonna be One Chance Struggle.
That's what's up. So One Chance right now, is it available for streaming like on iTunes, Spotify?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can catch it on iTunes. You can catch
I listen to it on YouTube,
Google Play.
Okay.
YouTube.
Okay.
Yes. And honestly, it's on so many. It's on platforms that I ain't even know about.
Do you feel like the streaming is actually fair? You think they really add up the numbers right? You be getting checks for streaming?
Yeah, I got checks when they rolling in.
How often would you say you get paid for streaming?
My mom told me check it because it hit the house. You know, everything goes to the mom house.
Got to, man.
I got a check 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Check 2 weeks ago.
Now,
I haven't opened it.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is. I haven't opened it.
Okay.
So I just told her when they come, just sit them down because I'm study doing revenue myself.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
it comes in. So what I said helps. Honestly, who knows? But I know one thing about it. It was nothing like how the game used to be when you used to sell CDs beating it out the trunk.
Yeah, I interviewed School Yonder of the Grit Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I interviewed School Yonder, man. And he said that wasn't no music like CD music.
None of it.
Pull up to them times, he said better than the show. If you say nigga paying 5 racks, 10 racks for the show, you might not see that shit again for another 3-4 months. But he say, man, when you pull up to Nacogdoches, Lufkin,
they eating it.
They
eating it. What you got?
Hit that show, $5, $10.
That's
nigga.
dope.
You leave it, yeah.
That's how Slim. I mean, back in the Gap, that's how Slim and Kiki, them's how I used to cut up.
Millionaires, man, off of that shit, especially in Texas. All right, I want to get more into your perspective on things happening popularly in the media.
Yeah.
Let's step back to the I Smell Pussy video.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And in that video, I also like the ladies you had in that video. Okay. You had some sexy ladies and it was gangster too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that stood out to me is that you had a few guns in the video, but it wasn't like overly over the top like a lot of these people be doing. Right. Recently, I would say last week, Maxo Cream and NFL Cartel Bo made a song called Nothing Smoother Than the Hoover. The song's called Hoover. Yeah. And because of that video, it was shot at Lakewood Park. Right. Right next to an elementary school in Lakewood on the north side or whatever. And they said so many, like almost, maybe I don't even know the numbers, but a lot of guns. They said kids was in the videos, felons had guns, police rode up, people ran, guns was left, drugs was left. And then ultimately, I believe it was NFL Cartel Bo that was arrested from an investigation that was, going on with that. When it comes to showing guns in videos, do you feel like it's a touchy thing to do? And once again, like I said, your video wasn't as egregious. I read books too. I've been locked up too. I read books. It wasn't as egregious as some of the other videos, not even compared to them in particular. Right. I just say that the incident because I want to feel like your thoughts on that situation and also your thoughts on putting guns in videos. Is that something you continue to do? No,
I was with props.
Okay.
I was with props.
Yeah, definitely.
So
and those are sold anywhere.
Exactly. So you cannot, you cannot. It's the way you use your mind to strategize a situation. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say it like this: if a situation is not strategized, it's gonna blow up. Mm-hmm. Can't say it no better. Yeah. And that's exactly what happened.
That's what's up. Okay. Also another thing that happened in Houston too. Mm-hmm. BG, Kenny Lou, Bobby Gang, Kenny Lou. Mm-hmm. Not last week, but the week before, he died to gunplay. I never had a chance to meet him. Don't know him personally. I've heard a lot of good things about him. I met dude one time. Cool cat, man. Yeah, definitely. I don't know the details about what led up to him, and I don't want to speak on things that I don't know. Right. But just as far as me doing interviews and and matriculating my network, I hear things of saying like, goes back to that gang kind of thing. Yeah. He's a young dude. I feel like he was really about to blow. He was really about to blow. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think that's one of them cases where the street shit just kind of floods in too far the gang shit, and also it supposedly, because I report on the news too. A lot of times the news, I'm not talking about niggas and he say, she say, the news is starting to report on that particular area of town. Yeah. The area of town, what you said would be Bronx and Brooklyn, the 3rd Ward and the South Park, really the whole Sky Block. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that situation?
I feel like some of the violence it should stop, because it's like hate. Yeah. And it's hate gotta quit. Yeah. And that's the thing that's going on, man. It's the hate and the jealousy. It's so much, man. It's got to stop, and people not trying to let it stop. Yeah. You got so much stuff that's going on in the city, let alone people that's trying to make it with themselves, man.
Straight up.
And they won't let them make it. Yeah. And as we go through the situations of this and that, they don't want to try to let a person make it, man. So a person about the street life that's trying to change his life, let him change. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let him change, man. Because at the end of the day, you can't be a rapper and still be a street life. Right. I mean, a street dude.
That's true.
You gonna always be that street dude, but you gotta leave that life alone.
Yeah.
Because you can't continue and do both. Yeah. When you continue and do both, you're gonna mess your own self up, man. You can't do it. Yeah, so that stuff gotta change. And I say this to say that. That dude was talented, man.
Very talented.
That dude was talented. He could rap.
Yeah. I felt like he was going to be one of the faces of Houston.
It's a lot of them that's getting peeled off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it got to quit. Yeah. Because, like I say, it's the hatred that's going on, man. Some of it got to really stop. I mean, just because, he getting it on, you might see him in the club spot, yada, yada, yada. He's shooting, spitting game with somebody. You see the limelight on him. You see him shining. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And next thing you know, you want to catch him slipping and it's gone. Yeah. I don't know the story behind it, but I know one thing about it.
I hate to see that.
That hate gotta stop. Yeah. Because whoever pulled that bullet, it had stuff behind it.
It had some hate in it.
You know what I'm saying?
And for that part of town particularly, like I said, I'm not associated with it. I don't know the details behind it. I don't know what led up to it, but I know at some point. But for that part of town particularly, Jailhouse, Sky Block, South Park, Dead End, South Lawn, South Union, 3rd Ward, the whole South Side, the mega of this Houston rap shit, this Houston street shit, this culture. It's really sad to see that, because at one point, a long time ago, and even up to recently, like, that side of town was all about getting money, man, and just love. And just, you know what I'm saying, screw it, open the door to everybody.
And everybody was just fall in.
Just fall in, bro. And I just want to remind the city of Houston, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no hate for nobody, but I want to remind the city of Houston that we not Chicago, we not LA, we not New York, we not Atlanta, we Houston, Texas. And don't get sidetracked with what our real morals is at Houston, Texas. We about that player shit. You know what I'm saying?
I want to tap on to that, because you got dudes is out here that, you know what I'm saying, this is a city, but you know what I'm saying, you got dudes out here that it's grimy out here. You know what I'm saying, it's real grimy out here. I mean, it's nothing for you to pop up and get your noodle popped.
Yeah, man.
But
shit changed too.
It need to be, everybody need to just, you know what I'm saying, it need to come together and just quit, because it's like a murder rate, man. It's like you cover on the news, we got like about 12 murders out a week, you know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I report the news on my GreenRoom TV page. Yeah. I'm about to be doing just Houston news too on YouTube soon. So for GreenRoom TV. Every day in Houston, at least 2 to 3 people died to violence, stabbings, some type of violence. At least 2 to 3 people, at least. Some days when I'm doing my report, it's 3, it's 5, it's 6. Some days we might get lucky and get 2 or we get 1.
Right.
Also, the most frequent death crime in Houston, more than gunplay and violence and stabbings and robbings and killings, whatever, is actually traffic crime. Right. That occurs more frequent than, you know what I'm saying? And as we grow as a city, you know, I see that shit grow, and it's like, you know, I remember a time, Houston always had gangs, Houston always had hustlers, I always had pimps, robbers. Houston always had athletes, intellectuals, school people, school girls, good people. That's had everything. But you know what I'm saying? When I see at a point where our music scene and our culture urban is starting to like take a hit to that shit. I just always want to remind people, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna share something with you. That
Come on with it.
It's gonna hit in.
Let's go.
The gangs, you know what I'm saying? For one, we know the gangs' heritage and history started with helping out our people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it was formed for helping out our people.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? It was the form for helping out our people and an attack against to help our people and also attack back on law enforcement.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To hire people that's trying to, you know what I'm saying, break us down and break our families down.
Right.
Now get this here. You catch what's going. We got so much crimes going on against each other, so much violence that we place against each other. We're not paying attention to the big story,
Right.
the big picture.
Yeah.
You're not paying attention to the Arabs and the Indians that's coming over here, open up all the businesses.
Right.
You look at every corner on the street.
Right.
It's a Chevron opening up.
Yeah.
Or every Chevron that's there
In the hood.
is getting in the hood. It's getting bought. It's turning into a Valero.
Right.
You walk into the store, all you see behind these plexi windows is the Indians.
Yeah.
They getting loans, they getting grants,
Yeah.
and they coming into a company where it's like 7, 8, 9 of them, and they buying the property that we go in every day, shop at, spend money at. You know what I'm saying? Get gas at and everything. But they in our territories, in our neck of the wood. They not trying to go to a River Oaks that fast.
Right.
They coming to 3rd Ward, they coming to Sunnyside, they coming to South Park. You know what I'm saying? In the north side, they going to 5th Ward, they going to Acres Home, they going to the hoods, the ghettos. And they purchasing all the stores. Why we can't take it back to the community-wise where we was raised at and what we grew up off of, and buy stores back ourselves.
That one thing I love about 3rd Ward, man. I could ride down Alameda and I can see black-owned businesses.
Yes.
But guess what? They trying to gentrify that shit too. Time for us to really start creating for ourselves, man.
Yes.
Because if you don't pay attention, man, it's down here, man. Like Sauce Walker say, man, this where they come to get their drip, they sauce.
Where they come to get the sauce at. And they come right here to get it, man.
It's time to start charging them for that drip. And not only that, especially us, our people, we got to start taxing these people for trespassing on the AstroTurf.
You goddamn right.
Yeah, man.
You goddamn right. And they show trespassing on it. You know, I get tired of walking in and seeing it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I walk in the store the other day, man. It was bought by some more Indians. And they was just at a store 3 blocks over.
Yeah.
But they come in now and buy this store.
Yeah.
You know, they buy the store and they get their money and they pass it on and sell it to their friends. They get the store, buy the store, they sell it on to their cousins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's going on with us in the hood?
Yeah.
Only thing we know about doing I worry about is the jewelry, the cars, or the Jordans, or this shit is coming out. Now we need to focus more on what we can do to try to help down the line.
And that's one thing I like about your music, though, man, because in your music I hear the trap motivation. I hear good strip club music.
Yeah.
I hear, like I said, I Smell Pussy, the anthem, you know, for that type of shit. But then also I hear that motivation for, like, you know what I'm saying, the people. Like, I hear the intellect behind it too, you know what I'm saying? And I also understand and I realize too that as a people you can't just preach on them, because especially the youth and the generation we are now, they got to be able to relate to you.
They got to, man.
They got to.
They got to.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, man, I don't want to make no music that want to make somebody go kill themselves.
Right.
You know, I don't want to make no sad story.
Yeah.
I'm dead with hearing that. I don't want to do it, and I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know, I want you to either get crunk in traffic or go get you some money.
Real
Or
talk.
be happy that you're getting some money.
Real talk.
You know,
Yeah,
that's what I really want. That's what I live for to do.
Yeah, man. Man, I hate to even kind of come down the slope, man, but we get towards the end, man. For real, you gave me some good intellect, man. Man, you gonna ask anybody that had a Green Room interview before, if you ask them, they gonna be like, man, that nigga said this was the greatest interview, man. But this truly is the greatest interview, man. Like,
Appreciate
honestly,
it, man.
And when I say the greatest, it's not in greatest to comparison to any other interview, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I had an expectation of the type of person you was before you came here. I wouldn't even invited you here if I didn't think it was gonna be some good shit. But you exceeded expectation, and I hope that this interview, you know what I'm saying, has more people shaking
it
their
has,
head.
man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, it has, and I'm enjoying being here.
Yeah, man.
I'm liking being here, man.
And then hopefully 6 months from now, you never gave me what's the title. You said, oh, you did give me the title. It's gonna be called the same title.
One Chance Struggle.
Struggle.
See, this one here is One Chance. It's gonna be One Chance
So
Struggle.
that's coming 2019, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly,
what month you thinking?
I'm thinking close to the summertime.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna tell you this here before it happens.
Mm-hmm.
Become a King is gonna be the biggest motivational song of 2019.
I like that.
Yeah. It is.
Okay.
Some DJs rated, I don't know how they did it, but they rated I'm on my shit as a powerful song of 2018.
Okay.
But 2019,
Yeah.
I'm taking Become a King featuring Perez.
Yeah.
I'm taking it to I'm trying to take it to a level. I want to
Okay.
perform that in schools and everything.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, man. You know, a lot of people who don't see me. I'm not in front of the camera, behind the camera, but you know, I'm chocolate bald headed man. You know what I'm saying? So Bugatti Bobby coming through, represent for the bald headed brothers, man.
Yeah.
Man, do you get any groupies now, man?
Oh man, you know the women gonna always be on the level of what they be, and how they be on. You know what I'm saying? I respect our women.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the women, rap wouldn't be so.
Right. Your parents still together?
Yeah.
Yeah, I come from that type of family too.
Yeah.
I got hardship and struggle and everything, but I always had that foundation.
Let me tell you something. My mom and daddy, boy, they done been through the Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
I'm talking about jumping over bars, doing a bunch of stuff with each other.
Yeah.
But out of everything, no.
That's a beautiful thing.
That's ride or die.
Like a motherfucker.
Now that's the real definition of ride or die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing that they didn't
Yeah.
that they ain't been through with each other. That
We need to get back to that as a people.
yes, man.
Yeah.
And that's the close. It's loyalty.
Yeah, man.
We missing loyalty with every situation this form is going on right now today.
And that's crazy, man. As we come to the end of this interview, that's like one of the first things you said starting the interview. Yeah.
He's missing loyalty.
Yeah, you got it right there from Bugatti Bobby, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. All right. I think I probably got maybe 2 more questions for you.
Sure.
Real quick, man.
Mm-hmm.
Who would you say is the top 5 Houston rappers of all time?
Of all time?
All time. Top 5.
Scarface.
Scarface? Okay.
My top 5?
Your top 5. Not anybody else. I don't care what people think.
Of Houston.
Houston, Texas only.
Okay. Scarface. Fat Pat.
Okay.
Kiki.
Kiki.
Cause them was my 3 off the muscle.
Off the muscle. Muscle. Kiki mine, man. Out there. Yeah. Kiki, I need that interview, man.
Big Pokey.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out Pokey, man. My partner in high school, man. Big nigga named Maurice. Big Reese, man. He said Pokey. Used to love him some Pokey, man.
Man, big dude, man, gonna spit.
And Pokey was from Yellowstone.
Yeah.
But he put on for the Southwest a lot.
Put on for the West of Dub. Quite.
He was one of the first niggas breeding them dogs out there, everything, man.
Let me see who my top 5. Yes.
So you got Pokey, Pat, Face, Kiki. That's 4.
And I would say my fifth one would be see, they not from there, but I gotta still say UGK.
That's, I was just about before you even started your
I gotta
list.
say UGK.
Before you even started listening, because this is a question that I've done about maybe a little over 50 interviews, and in 50 interviews I probably asked 40 people this question, and out of them 40, maybe 30 said UGK, Bun B, or Pimp C, and so it's official. Like, if you listen to Pimp C album when he came out of jail, when he had the little bid for the Salt, on the Pimpulation album, he said, "I'm in Houston because that is my city." So it's official. When I ask y'all this, it's okay to put Pimp in there, man. It's only 45 minutes, an hour at the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
And we got the same slang. It's like Fort Worth to Dallas.
Pimp, rip Houston.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Rip
yeah,
Houston. And so sometimes when you say stuff like that, when you say your 5 rappers, people, you know what I'm saying, and I want the answer just right, me politically wise and be single wise.
Yeah.
But sometimes I didn't answer the question, I'd be like, when they say 5th rapper, I'd be like, Scarface, HUC.
Yeah.
Then I go to the next rapper, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's my era.
Yeah.
Fat Pat, Kiki, Mike D, Big House, Big Pokey.
Yeah. Did you ever get on the Swish House a little bit?
I got on Swish House toughly.
Favorite Swish House rapper?
Slim.
Slim, okay.
Slim.
My favorite Swish House rapper got to be 50-50
50-50 Twin,
man.
Yeah.
And then when he got with Color Change, he really got stupid with it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's something about the way he flipped that.
The way he flipped it going.
Yeah.
Now when you look at when you go through the Swish House days, Slim Thug he paved the way.
Yeah.
All of them paved the way, really.
Definitely.
But Slim Thug kicked the dough in.
For the business wise.
Yeah. But they had it. They had a mall back then too. They had a long stream of rappers back then. Big Tyke. Lamario was a monster.
LeRon.
Yes, LeRon.
Man, one of my greatest Houston memories, niggas riding the Astroworld with my partners, nigga.
Yeah.
And I'm like 14, my older partner driving. He like 15. He ain't got no license. We on the freeway, nigga. We on the way to Ashura in the summertime, nigga, jamming that man, hold up. Swingers on the truck. It's that big tiger, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's that shit.
And
man.
then see you gotta and then another thing that happened in Houston, they gotta replay itself. It's something that I've been thinking about doing in my head too. As OSTV Fastlane and Scrappy, they redid the song on Northside. I was gonna redo the Southside song.
Fastlane underrated, man.
He real underrated. But he getting a shot now though. He getting a shine now.
Shot, but like,
shine now.
when I really listen to his shit, that boy got some good.
Man, and I'm gonna tell you what's gonna
give your boy chills, man.
What's gonna get it?
Yeah.
He live and his voice.
Yeah, his voice is unique.
I'm
gonna tell you too, one thing, I met Fastlane on the north side at the Enclave one time. He probably don't even remember. He probably do, but I introduced myself and said, hey, sometime down the line I'm trying to get an interview. But that was the night that when I first really started kicking up these interviews. And I told myself when I got home, and I was like, damn, when you see niggas on the internet, you see them, some of these niggas, I recognize them through the phone. When you see niggas on the internet, and then when you see niggas in real life, not even about the way they look sometimes it is the way they look, but it's something about, you can feel energy, the way a nigga carry himself. Most of the time, even up to today, when I meet niggas in person that I perceived on the internet, the way that they seem in person, energy-wise, never really matches up with the way I see them on the internet. And then sometimes it's better, and sometimes it's worse. OTB Fastlane is one of the niggas that just his energy was like through the roof. Type of I don't know the nigga, I don't know nothing about him, I don't know his family, I don't know if he got kids, but he remind me of the type of nigga that if he had a daughter, he gonna love her right.
Yeah.
If he had a wife, he gonna love her right. Real street nigga, but always a cool nigga, man.
Yeah.
Shout out OTB Fastlane.
For real.
Rest in peace, Peanut.
Real.
Shout out the whole north side and the south side.
Holding Afghanistan, man.
Yeah, holding Afghanistan.
That's what I was finna say, man. Slim and ESG when they did that coming together.
Yeah.
Somebody would need to re-rap and do it again.
Yeah, we will do it again, man. You know I gotta get some bars from it, man.
Yeah, we can get them.
Hell yeah, man.
Get them, man.
You got something? Hold on real quick before you got something. All right, man. We you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sway in the morning. Having them boys rap pretty soon. We're going to have a DJ in this hoe. But, man, Bugatti Bobby, man. Give them something, man. You know what I'm saying? Something they can feel, man.
Got to the spot, and I knew this shit looked funny. But I played for what was worth because I wanted that money. Johnny walked out with a briefcase in his hand with a phone in the other. But I didn't understand what you need the phone for when we trying to do business. Not knowing that the laws of people in us from a distance. Johnny said, you got that work? Said, you know that I got it. Some reason he started smiling with the soft decided, turning his back. All I could see was his gun. Turning the corners was trucks and I heard sirens. Police was yelling, not freeze. I had to get down. Putting the gun to my head, smashed my face to the ground. Asking Johnny, why you do it, man? We had everything. Told me it was only room for one man in the game. Went to jail and I thought that my life was revoked. Cause I was on papers in 2 counties and trying to do both. Judge told me, boy, you lucky, boy, you know that you blessed. Raised my right hand and told the judge, yeah, I confess. I ain't tripping, I'm gonna take my time and copy my plea. But Lord knows when I see Johnny. Dig?
Yeah, man, for sure, man, hell yeah. Man, I'm gonna go ahead and save some more questions for the next 6 months, man. I want you to come back.
I'll be back,
check
man.
in with me, we're gonna talk about it. If you got music before then, before that time, we're gonna talk about it. And just get some more intellect from it, man.
That's a bit.
Last one, I promise it's the last one, man.
That's a bit.
I asked you earlier, what's the greatest, memory experience coming up in the Southwest? What is your greatest memory of being a Houstonian? When it comes to thinking of growing up in Houston, what's that one thing that stand out and say, yeah, man, this is Houston, my memory?
The culture.
The culture. Yeah. And if you had to describe the culture, what words would you use, the culture?
Greatest Southern that it is.
Yeah, man. Put some respect on the H, man.
Greatest Southern.
You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Alabama, Florida, Georgia. But listen, man.
I got a whole
whole
leg. My whole leg is full of number Houston. Whole leg is all Houston.
Yeah.
They say reppin' they city. I rep my city all